everyone, Kim Kasch here. I'm Freya Hush. Today is my son's and my daughter's birthday. They're not twins. They were born about, I think, 4 years apart. But today's their birthday and I'm making them a birthday cake. So I thought I might as well make it like in the theme of Halloween. So if you're interested in baking or Halloween, shh, Frey, or Halloween, then just keep watching. So first, what I made was a banana cake, and then I made, and you can see it's kind of like in a cone shape, and then I made a very thin pineapple upside down cake. And I went to get the maraschino cherries out of the fridge, and they were gone. So I don't have my maraschino cherries, but that's okay. So I'm just going to put this all together. I got to make the buttercream. So I'm going to use this black cake board to put it on when it's ready. But I thought I would start with making a black buttercream. So I'll do that first. So I'm pulling out my KitchenAid mixer to make my buttercream. And I have some black fondant that I will put on it. But you want buttercream to go over the cake to put the fondant on so that it sticks. The buttercream acts like the glue. And if you're wondering how I got this cone-shaped cake, it was a it was like a Barbie doll cake mold that I've used to make cakes that were, you know, for graduations or birthdays or little girls' parties. And so I thought, it kind of looks like, when I put the, I don't know if you can see this, if I put this on the thin flat cake, I think it'll kind of look like a witch's hat. So we'll see. Okay, so first I need the powdered sugar and the butter. I'll grab my powdered sugar. So because I like to bake, I have canisters that I put all my ingredients in. So I've got my powdered sugar, my flour, my regular sugar, and another flour. So, and I have brown sugar. So it just takes me a while to get everything out to get to what I need. I've got some all-purpose vegetable shortening, which I don't usually use because it's kind of greasy. I prefer to use butter, but and I use salted butter because I like salt. Anyway, I'm going to take a half a cup of shortening and a half cup of butter, which it tells you right here that a half a cup is 1 cube. I don't know if you can see. Then I'm going to soften the butter a little in the microwave. And when I say I'm going to soften the butter, I just mean it's been in the fridge. I should have taken it out, but I hadn't. So I'm just going to put it in for a few seconds and just soften a little bit because it's pretty cold. Okay. So I've got a half cup of shortening and a half cup of butter, and now I'm going to have 4 cups of powdered sugar. Okay. And then I have my coloring. I wanted to make the frosting black, and I put black fondant over it. So I've got brown. Here's black. I've got some black. It is Wilton's black gel coloring. And I like the gel colorings because they just don't dilute the color so much. Okay, so I'm just making the frosting. And I'm using my shield, which goes over the mixer so that the powdered sugar doesn't fly all over me, which it still might. So So I'm going to cover it like this and start it slowly. And then you want to have a little milk on hand, because if it's too thick, you gotta put in a couple tablespoons of milk. Now I'm just gonna check it. Just gonna scrape down the frosting on the sides. You guys go out in the back. Okay, so I've got kind of a gray frosting. Go outside, girls. Go outside and play. I'm just going to mix it up a little bit more and add maybe a tablespoon of milk just to make it a little more incorporated. No, Frey. I always keep a little bowl around, or a plate, a sauce, or something to put my utensils on. I'll just add a little bit of milk. Okay. This is how I put my frosting in my frosting color. I always use a bamboo skewer to color my frosting. Lock it. And I'm going to let it go for a few minutes. Just going to level off the bottom. Pretty good. I'll save the leftover cake because I may want to use part of it to make the top a little more pointy. So I've got some food handling gloves just because I don't want my fingers to get all stained black. So I'm going to put on the gloves and I'm going to mix a little frosting in with my leftover cake right here so that I can try to form more of a top, like a witch's top to her hat. So this is my glue. And then I'm just going to set the top of my hat onto the cone. And then I'm going to put a crumb coat kind of frosting over it. So let me see if you can see what I'm doing. So here's my frosting. And I want to get it all so that I don't have to make another batch. And I baked the cake really early this morning because it's going to be a warm day. And I didn't want to heat up the house baking in the afternoon. Cake smoother. And like I said, this doesn't have to be perfect. This is just to be the glue. But okay, so now I'm gonna pull my gloves off.
base thing. What's it made of?
It is a pineapple upside down cake. So, there's my black fondant. And I've got to roll it out, soften it, roll it out to get it to fit over the hat. It's got to go all the way around.
There's a dot here.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to go all the way around. There. There. Okay. So
now we cut it? Because we can put something at the...
So cut it at the tips all the way around there, yeah.
And I'll have a little left over
Yeah, it
so
doesn't
that I
have to,
can...
doesn't have to be perfect. Like that.
Can you put that? We need to save that. Because I can touch up with that.
Yeah.
And I'll do that this afternoon. I just want to get this on, see if it works.
Pull with your fingers up. Okay. Okay.
I see.
We need to wrap it around. I'll hold this. I'll hold all this.
Just kind of zoom in. And then we'll just have to cut some.
Hold this tight so that there's no. And then.
Let's cut this off. Hold on. Let me get a scissor. Hold it to where?
You can cut it to cover up this.
Yeah, stay still.
Cut from top. And then wrap it to where it's maybe not that squeezed.
Okay, now I'm going to put it in the fridge.
That?
Yeah.
So that it, what do you think about that?
I think it turned out pretty cute. I'm not done, of course.
Then push in.
I'm going to put like a ribbon here.
Oh, if you're going to put in a ribbon, then that'll cover that seam up really nicely.
Okay.
We've got a little bit long. Oh, this is the under.
So let me go put it in the fridge so it can
I think
set.
that's okay.
I think it turned out really cute. Will you grab that? It's got to go chill. Okay, so there you have it, my homemade birthday Halloween cake, and it's for my son and daughter, and the top part is a banana cake, and the brim is a pineapple upside down cake with some frosting and some whoppers to decorate it. I hope you guys enjoyed my little cake making and decorating little video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more Halloween baking, making, creating, then please subscribe to my channel, and you can click on the notification bell so you'll be notified of the next video that I upload. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful holiday. It was just the holiday weekend, and if you have any birthdays coming up, I hope you guys have great birthdays. So happy September leading into October. Thanks for watching. Bye.